That is very, very funny. All right, everything is recording.
Hell yeah.
Again, we should be good to go.
Tight.
Hope the cameras look good.
I always look good.
Let the hair out.
Yeah, let the hair out, dude.
My hair
That's
looks
fucking
rough.
Marge Simpson's bullshit.
I'm gonna leave it up. My hair looks rough. I gotta get it done.
Yeah, get it. You got it done once since I've known you.
We don't gotta call things out.
Yeah.
It's been a while.
You're a fucking slob, dude. You're a slob and a half.
You're a fag.
I think I'm gonna get. I was talking with Eddie Ho the other day, and I think my next hairstyle is gonna be shell braids.
What are those?
Those braids that have like little shells in them.
Oh, like the Hawaiian girls when they go on vacation?
Yeah.
Like the thoughts do?
That would be sick, right? Shell braids.
You are a thought on vacation. I have noticed that about you. When you went to Miami, you did the braids and you wore like the
tracksuit.
yeah.
Yeah, that was sick.
You do get very thought like.
I do on vacation, dude. I'm trying to, or I could do the little yachty braids with like the red beads. That was another option we were thinking.
Also very thought like.
That'd be cool. What do you think? What hair should I get next, or what should I do with it? I'm thinking some sort of braids or something would be sick.
Just cut it off. Get the El Chapo. Get like the bowl cut.
Fuck that, dude. I can't cut
You already
it.
got the mustache.
No, dude. What's a cool
Dreads.
hairstyle? I don't want it to be all dirty.
Damn.
I don't want to be a stinky man.
They do smell bad. I gotta get them washed.
Are you not allowed to wash them?
I'm allowed to do whatever the fuck I want.
Well, how do they work? How do you even get dreads? Rub poop in your hair? Is that what happens?
Go to a black lady in the Bronx and she twists your hair up and then you have dreads. You gotta wait a while for it to lock up, falls down. It's a process. Takes a little while. It took me like I grew my afro out for like 8 months and then got to twist it up. It was like an inch long. Had to wait like 3 months for it to lock up. Then you had to wait another like 6 months for it to actually like hang from your face. My early stages were rough.
Yeah, do you have pictures of your early stages of dreads?
Do. Everyone's early stages with dreads are
I want to see your early stages of dreads, dude. Because I've seen you with like shaved head.
You've seen me with the avatar.
Yeah, that was sick.
I might bring that back. Once I start going bald, I might just one day randomly just bring out the avatar.
That would be sick. The avatar just halfway back on your head.
That'll be how I announce going bald. Because this is gonna go away at some point. I imagine.
Damn,
unfortunately.
Dude. Yeah, I guess I'll go with the. That'd be sick. You have the avatar. I have the shell braids. Killer duo. I might if we do go to New York, I might just from the get-go go there with shell braids. So I'm just that guy from the beginning. No, people don't like. I'm just like, that's me.
I have heard that New York has changed since the last time I was there. So
in a good way or bad way?
Bad. I've heard it's like the 70s again, that was when it was at like its worst.
Ooh, like dangerous?
Yeah.
Ooh.
So
spooky.
shell braids should be fun. We'll see how that works out. Also, if you're listening or whatever, sorry about my voice. I'm getting over a cold or something. I don't know.
Yeah, COVID.
I don't know if it was that, but whatever it was, I kicked its ass.
It's cold, yeah.
2 days.
Oh, dude, how's comedy been, dude? Besides bad.
That's all it ever is bad.
Yeah.
You've seen my new stuff. It is rough.
It is funny.
It is rough. It's funny to watch me struggle on stage, I bet, with it. When I'm up there, I say whatever.
No, you've been doing well with it.
I just get mad. Like, all right, this is bombing. Cool.
It's very funny how quick you are to turn on an audience when something doesn't work. You're like, all right, fuck that then. Fucking white women are dumb. How about that? What's up, you white devil bitch? That's immediately how you turn.
And that's the ace in the back pocket. It always kills.
But you do that so quickly. I mean, like one joke doesn't do as well as you want. And you're like, you know what? Fuck this lady.
When you fall over, you grasp for something to grab onto, right? That's just quick reaction.
But you do that before you're even falling. You're just like grabbing for stuff as you're still. It's just like a quick stumble, and you're like, ah.
Well, it's always nice to.
It is.
Hate white bitches.
It is fun to see. Yesterday,
It always gets a laugh.
I was in a mic, and this guy in a fucking teddy bear costume walked on stage, and he didn't walk all the way on stage. He walked to the right in front of the stage because he had cerebral palsy and he couldn't get on the stage. And then he's talking about cerebral palsy, and then he's like, yeah, dealing with CP, and he's talking about cerebral palsy, and I laughed. He's like, what's funny about that? I'm like, CP, child pornography. And he's like, oh, we know what you're doing. I'm like, I just like shut up. I didn't say anything. I wanted to be like, dude, you're in a teddy bear costume talking about CP.
He could have took that as a tag for one of his jokes or whatever. I'd have took that.
Yeah.
And ran with. I would have tried to be like, I don't mean child porn or something. He could have added that as a tag.
Yeah. But it was fun. And I didn't even heckle him or anything. I just laughed because of the way he said it. And he's in a teddy bear costume. And he got mad at me. He's like, oh, and I wanted to go up there and be like, I want to just talk shit up. But I just completely ignored it. I'm like, you know what? He's dealing with enough as it is.
Was he funny besides the physical ailment?
No.
That
was about it. It's fun. It's funny watching a guy with CP walk in a teddy bear costume, because the way he walked, at first I was like, that teddy bear costume must be very heavy. You know, because
you can't have both. You got to have one niche thing that's like crazy. You can't have the ailment and the teddy bear costume.
Yeah, that's crazy.
That's
crazy.
Insane.
And then he thinks we can't make fun of him.
Yeah, you have a thin skin with all that.
Yeah,
there's there are a couple comics who have the ailment, but they're also very funny.
Yeah, they got thick skin.
What's it? You know that dude who does the roast battles all the time?
Yeah.
Can't walk in there. I forgot his name.
Yeah,
Joe something.
I don't know his name either, but yeah, I know who you're talking about.
Joe Urel? I don't know his name. I might be making someone up. I don't know, but
I can't remember his name because every time I see him, I'm too fucking freaked out.
He's like the teacher in South Park that they burnt alive.
Yeah,
I'm gonna cut that out. That's not important.
No, he's very funny though.
He is very funny.
Yeah.
How's comedy for you?
It's fucking bad. Trying to work on new stuff, and
your new stuff is I like it. To a woke or to a I don't know. Audience has to warm up to it.
I've had well, because I only have 5 minutes, so I have to start with it because it's like a 5-minute bit on slavery. So it's tough. But I've had probably 3 different black dudes tell me like, dude, that shit's funny. You got to work on that.
The problem is at the shows, it's just a bunch of woke white folk who are like, oh, I can't be seen laughing at this, so yeah, I won't laugh at this.
That's the I think I gotta ease into it.
But it is so fucking funny. I can't wait to see what happens in San Diego. You be bringing it out?
Oh yeah, why not?
That shit's gonna be.
I'm not gonna open with it, but I'll do it.
You might have to open with it.
I'd never, dude. I'm gonna close with it.
Damn. Yeah. I don't want to reveal jokes over the pod, but I was thinking another way you could close it too. Or you could just fart into the mic. That's classic.
That would be good.
It's always nice.
Were you going to say close it with I have a gun? Everyone shut the fuck up. I have a gun.
You should open it that way. That is. I was going to say, well, is the child soldier a part of that? Or
yeah, that's where I started with.
Okay, then yeah. All right, that's fine. Yeah, close it with that.
Yeah. I start with that, and then I go into the child soldier fucking slavery part, and then I go into the Mexican slave.
This will be
it's just 5 minutes of just slave talk.
A fun weekend,
which is tough to do at a mic.
This is what I'm gonna find out if I can actually be a comic or if I only have 10 minutes of material and that's it. That's what I'm telling myself going into this.
Yeah, it'll be fun, dude. I think it'll be a fun show.
I hate the before the show. Once I'm on the stage,
yeah,
I'm like,
I know what you mean.
This is great.
Nervous and
Leave
stuff.
me up here for an hour or whatever. But
yeah,
anything before that, it's
spooky. It's spooktacular.
Oh yeah, it's Halloween coming up.
Oh yeah,
do you celebrate
Monday?
No, right? Because you're religious, right?
You can still celebrate Halloween, dude. You can still dress up as a spooky creature and go knock on doors.
What was your go-to? Or you Jesus every year?
Well, one year I was Nacho Libre, but I was fat, so I wore a shirt.
the Jack Black?
Yeah.
Okay.
Jack, but it was I didn't have the exact costume, so I kind of had to makeshift it. Was Nacho Libre 1 year. I was 1 year I was a football player, which was cool. It was when I first started playing tackle football, and I was like, hell yeah, I'm gonna be this for Halloween. I don't even remember what I was, dude. I didn't have very good costumes. What were you?
I went as Bob Marley 3 years in a row. Did you
just dress normally and you're like, yeah, I'm Bob Marley?
I had one of those dread hat joints. Whatever.
With your dreads too?
This is before. I've only had these for 7, 8 years.
Did you ever wear those? You should wear one of those hats over the dreads.
my head would combust in the flames. It would be so fucking hot. There was one year. What did I go as? I went as like the Predator dude or whatever. I think I told this story at like a shoebox show, but that was the year that I was like in like 7th grade or whatever, and me and my friend we were going trick or treating together. Pull up at the house, and this old white lady comes out, and she looks at me. She was like, "You look like the Predator or whatever." I was like, "Yeah." And then she looks at my friend, and she was like, "You look like a monkey."
What was he dressed up as?
He was like a ninja. He had a sword. He was very clear like samurai or whatever. He's a black dude. And she looked like a monkey. And she gave him a toy monkey instead of candy. She gave him like a little.
Holy shit, that's so funny.
And we walked away. We were like, "Yo, was that
racist?
Was that the most racist shit we ever dealt with?" That shit was funny as fuck.
She's like, "Oh, you're a little monkey ninja." Like every black person she sees, it's just like, "Oh, you're a monkey."
Yeah, it doesn't matter what day of the week it is. It doesn't matter if it's Halloween. She's you're a monkey ninja.
Wow, a monkey Power Ranger.
Oh man.
Have you dressed up recently?
Nah, I dressed him up, Kobe, but nah.
Who dressed him up as?
You saw it last year. He had 3 last year. He was a taco, and he was a Mexican, and he was also a shark. He had 3. He hated all 3 of them. I'm too old to dress up now. Plus the hair, I can only do like 2 costumes.
Yeah, I have a girlfriend, so I like have to dress up. We did this year though, but like last year we were Aladdin and Jasmine.
That's cultural appropriation for you.
Yeah, which is sick. I like it. Culture.
You should do Raggedy Ann and Andy.
I keep Raggedy Ann and who?
Andy, Raggedy Ann and Raggedy Andy.
Who's that? I knew Raggedy Ann. Who's Raggedy Andy?
It's the dude that's with her.
I didn't know there was a dude. I thought it was just a chick. I thought she was a strong, powerful woman.
I mean, all right. You've never seen the dude version of it?
Never.
Interesting.
I've heard of Raggedy Ann, never Raggedy Andy.
Maybe I'm making that up. I'm pretty sure that. I mean, there's definitely something. I don't know.
Those song lyrics make sense now, though.
Those songs, you gotta give me a specific song.
I don't remember. I just remember Raggedy Ann and Andy. Oh yeah, maybe I always. My girlfriend never lets me pick the costume. Like, what are some good ones I've given her recently? Oh, she did want to be Kim and Kanye.
I was gonna say,
maybe we should bring that back.
It would be nice. This is the year to do it.
But she's like, I'm like, how could I do that without being black? She just thinks it's like I could just dress up as like just wear Yeezy clothes and it's like a good Kanye costume. I'm like, no, it's a bad costume.
It'd be funny to get ready for that costume now. Like, go out and buy some. Where's your Yeezy stuff? I want that. I want to buy all the Yeezy stuff right now.
I was saying we could do light and dark Michael Jackson. She could be dark Michael Jackson. I could be light Michael Jackson. That's a good costume.
Are we gay for talking about this?
No, dude. This is good costume talk.
I don't think people care about that.
We could do Alex Jones and a gun.
You do Joe Rogan and a kettlebell. That'd be nice.
That's good. Yeah.
Oh, actually, nah. You be Joe Rogan and have her be the stool, and then
up the stool. Oh God, that would be a good costume. Yeah, dude. But anyway,
or you could be Shab and she could be the cookies with salsa. You look just like him already.
Oh, thank you. He's handsome, dude. He's the handsomest comic there is.
You think? I know you are a big fan. I know all the jokes about him hurt you.
He's my favorite comic, dude, in the whole world.
Well, I mean, you sound just so much like him on stage.
No, dude, okay, there's fucking joking around, and then there's this. You got to stop that nonsense, dude. I'll punch you in your stupid head.
And you'll break your fucking hand.
How about Obama and his wife before she transitioned? Is that a good costume? How about, Barack and Michael Obama?
Michael Obama.
Have you heard that conspiracy?
I've heard that, yeah, people think she's a man.
Yeah, that's a good one.
Have you heard the other conspiracy? That
about
Jews
Obama?
Control the media? Have you heard this new Kanye track?
Is that a conspiracy or is that just a fact?
I mean, the way he's splashing it out might just be a fact. I don't know. He is doubling down on this shit. It has been very funny to see like a bunch of people from back home on my Facebook, like at least someone's saying the truth. Hitler knew it was up, and no one else wants to speak about it. It's like, God damn.
Oh, Kanye, dude. He's going off right now.
I will say, as a Jew, I don't think that's true, but I also really hope it's not true. If in like 20 years they're like, oh, it actually turns out
Kanye was right.
Jews are actually controlling the media and they did steal being Jewish from black folk.
That would be fucked up if they stole being Jewish.
That'd be like 08 when the Lakers lost to the Celtics. And I don't want to go I'm like, I can't
deal with this anymore.
Yeah. I don't want to face any of my friends.
Dude, do you know who Charleston White is?
Yeah, of course I do.
How great would a podcast with him and Kanye be? I was imagining that yesterday.
I mean, how many episodes in before it gets bombed?
1. But that would be the greatest episode of podcasting ever.
They gotta have Candace Owens come in as like the moderator or some shit like that.
God, dude, yesterday I was watching this clip of Charleston White, and the dude, did I send it to you? Where the dude asked him, he's like, what would you do if you had $60 million?
Oh yeah, he's
and
like,
immediately, without any hesitation, he's like, I'd enslave black people. He's like, I'd pay their bail. I'd get an island. I'd start my own island, and I'd have them be slaves, indentured servants on my island. And I'm like, dude, you had to have that thought out. Like,
if you have $60 million, my first thought is you could just buy the island and just have it. You don't need to. You can just maintain it with what you have.
Yeah.
You don't need. He's creating more work for himself for no reason.
God, but it's just so funny that's like immediately he's like, slaves.
Yeah, not black specifics. It had to be black slaves.
They're like naked.
You like this look. You wear your sister's shorts. You come up
These
in
are
here.
my shorts. See, this is what happens when you freaking lift weights. So.
Where do you buy your shorts at? Deadass. You go to the kids section.
I get literally all my clothes as gifts.
I bet you I could lift more than you with my legs.
Not a chance.
What do you squat?
I haven't squatted in a long time.
Yeah, I could.
Last time I squatted, it was
the bar, bitch.
It was 455 was my heaviest.
It's weak. You see these?
Just silence. Dude, should we get into the friggin' podcast?
Yeah, this is not a good episode so far.
No, it's good. Okay. This episode is a Halloween spooktacular. Woo!
Okay.
This episode is going to be on the real life Dracula, also known as Vlad II, also known as Vlad the Impaler.
Okay, all right, this is fun. I know a little bit about this guy, but not a lot.
What do you know about him?
He would just impale people. Wait, maybe I'm thinking of Ivan the Terrible, actually.
They are, I'd look too much into Ivan the Terrible, but everything I was like looking into on Vlad, it was also like, you might want to also look into Ivan the Terrible. And I'm like, fuck you.
Was he the one who would like that was how he would kill people? He would put them out on like, he would take the staff, stick, whatever, like lube it up, put someone at the top of it, and then by the time they slide down, they would be like dead or whatever.
Yeah, that's how they would impale them. So there was
what an insane way to execute.
Yeah, so in a lot of he would make sure it like wasn't a very sharp
so it's dull
spear. Yeah, he would like dull it down, and he would put it in your butt, and he sit you on there, and it would take anywhere from a couple hours to days.
Jesus,
where you would just slowly die by getting impaled by that thing.
Or are you also starving?
No, you're just out there, dude, in the town getting impaled.
What was holding you down? Why couldn't you just like grab yourself out?
I don't know, dude.
You did the research. What do you mean you don't know?
I didn't think about them getting out.
All right, well, how much do you actually know about this man?
I know a lot about him now. I didn't look at the specifics of how they couldn't escape the impaling. I didn't think about it.
That'd have been the first thing I looked at is how the hell do you get out of this thing? Or what's making you stay in this?
I don't know, dude. They're impaled. They probably couldn't, dude. They're impaled on their freaking hiney. They're being held up.
See, I have strong legs, so I would grip the staff with my heels, and then I would
push yourself out.
Yeah, I would just do it that way.
I think it's already deep enough in there that you're not getting out. I think also the more you struggle, the more you impale.
I would just get out.
You'd like it, dude. You'd gobble that whole thing up.
I was gonna say it is funny how like that thing today is probably like that's probably like a BDSM thing.
That's
like,
in someone's basement.
Someone's doing that for fun right now.
Yeah, that was in the Pride Parade.
It was brave. It was very brave. And it was beautiful.
Oh my God. Okay, so Vlad the Impaler, aka Dracula. That's what Bram Stoker based his Dracula off of, was this monster of a man.
Is this guy from Transylvania? No, he's from Russia. Right?
He was born in let's just get into it. In 1431, in either November.
Damn, that's a long ass time ago.
Yeah.
This is before Columbus sailed the ocean blue.
Yeah, dude, he's wilding out over there, dude.
1492 for any of you that don't know that.
Yeah, it's the rhyme in 1492.
I'm just saying, if you don't know that, that's,
Well, fucking people know the rhyme, dude. So either November or December, we don't know for sure, in 1431, Vlad was born in Wallachia, which is in northern Romania.
Okay. All right.
And he was born, so his dad was, Vlad Sr. He was set to be the ruler of Wallachia. So he's born into royalty. He's fucking...
Which is, just this one city that they're...
Yeah. In northern Romania.
So not the entire Romania.
No, not all of Romania, just Wallachia. So his dad joined something called the Order of the Dragon, which is something they were committed to like defending Christianity against the Ottomans and the Turks and stuff.
Okay.
So when he joined that, that's where he got the name Dracul. Like, yo, dude, you're Dracul, which means dragon. Or today, it's more so translated into the devil. That's how...
That's pretty dope.
Yeah.
So Dracula is son of the dragon?
Yes.
Fire.
That's how he got his nickname. Son of the Dragon, which is pretty sick. Yeah.
Goddamn.
Son of the Dragon or Son of the Devil, however you translate it.
Son of a bitch.
Son of a fucking dumbass.
No, that's cool.
So in 1436...
And that's Romanian, the language that they're basing it off of? Or?
What?
Dracul? What language?
No, that was... It's from like a Greek term, I think.
Okay, all right.
So in 1436 is when his dad became the ruler of Wallachia. So Vlad was 5.
Sounds very close to
point.
Wakanda.
It's very similar to Wakanda. So he becomes the ruler. He brings his sons over to the capital, and they start to get like an education from like all these, like a very good education, learning all these different languages, learning from fucking nobles and stuff. And it's all going well until his father he got overthrown, and he lost rule to these people who were like teamed up with the Hungarians, and they fucking overthrew him because his dad. It kind of becomes a cycle with his dad where he's not very good at keeping rule.
But he keeps his life. No one kills him.
No, they fled. So they fled, and Vlad Sr.
That's got to be tough to watch your father lose or whatever. That has to just be hard to like internalize.
Especially after he becomes really like, dude, things are looking up now. Hell yeah. And then immediately it's like, fuck you, get out of here, dumbass.
That's tough.
We're taking over. The Hungarians, dude, they're some scary people, so I get it.
Hungarians are scary people?
Yeah, Hungarians are scary.
Are you thinking of Mongolians?
No, Hungarians are scary people too, dude.
Who the hell is Hungarian? That's scary. Louis C.K.?
I don't know. Hungarians, I just feel like are scary. I feel like anyone from over there in that world is spooky.
Eastern Europe?
Yeah.
All right. Do you think Armenians are scary?
Yeah, dude.
Actually, Armenians are.
See what I mean?
On the road because they drive like fucking animals.
In their white BMWs, they're scary. So Vlad, there's a lot of fucking names here. I'll try and keep it fucking.
Don't be racist. All right?
Simple. So Vlad, once he fled, he went and he built. He kind of like made an alliance with the Ottomans, where they said, "Look, we'll help you. We'll help you regain your throne, but you gotta pay some tribute to Sultan Mehmed II." From now on, from here out in the story, I'm just gonna call him the Sultan. It's it's much easier.
And who is this guy?
So he's kind of the ruler of the Ottomans and stuff. He'll help him out. He's a very powerful man. But so this Sultan agrees to help him out, but as like a sign of loyalty, he has to leave his 2 sons with the Ottomans as like prisoners, kind of.
Okay.
And then they'll get a little deal
going. How old
going.
are the sons at this time?
He was probably around 10 years old, maybe a little older, because at 16 is, well, I'll get into that.
All right, so just quick, his pops loses his little kingdom that he had.
Yeah.
He's trying to fight the Hungarians, so he goes to the Ottomans and makes a deal with them.
Yeah.
Ottomans say, yeah, we'll help you out. You give us your 2 little children, and we keep them here.
It's like a sign of loyalty. Yeah, we'll put you in power, but we
get your kids.
We get you, and just not permanently, just like temporarily, leave them there as a sign of like loyalty. And then
where's their mom at?
Okay, so they don't really know who his mom was, because at the time, the person that that Vlad Sr. was married to was his, he had a wife, but he also had a bunch of like other ladies. So you can't really confirm which one is his mom. There's like no one really knows.
That doesn't make any sense at all.
Someone
saw the child come out of the woman. What?
Well, I guess it was so long ago, they can't confirm which one was the mom. So they assume it was the wife, but they don't really know.
That makes sense for dudes.
Well, the fucking dad obviously knew, but just the people in general didn't know if that was actually his mom or not.
So he was fucking so many bitches. He was, I don't know who this came out of. This
yeah. He just knows. Oh, okay, hell yeah, dude. Got it.
Yeah, you got the black hair like me. That's probably my kid. Yeah, fuck it. All right. I've never heard that one before.
So one of his ladies. There was the 2 sons that were left with the Ottomans. The younger son, Radu, that was the younger brother.
Ragu? I know Radu.
Okay. Radu. And so that's the younger brother of Vlad. And he kind of fucking took so they were like, I guess, prisoners, but they were treated pretty well. It wasn't too bad. But that Radu kind of just ate it, and he like went along with everything. And he eventually converted to Islam, and he was just fully on board with the Ottomans. Vlad, on the other hand, this is Vlad the Impaler. We'll call him Dracula. So Dracula, on the other hand, he was always like, he was resisting everything.
Blood of Christ. It ran deep within him.
Yeah. He was resisting everything they would fucking like throw at him. He's like, no, dude, fuck you guys.
I'd probably be on that same energy. If I went somewhere and they're like, all right, they're trying to like indoctrinate you with all this stuff. I'm like, you guys are gay. All that stuff is gay. Get the fuck out of my face.
Yeah. That was basically, but he did pick up from them like the ruthlessness and the cruelty from the Turks. He kind of picked up on that, and that's where he got a lot of his I guess ruthlessness from. Was living with them for a while.
Yeah, he's like, these books are stupid. These guns are kind of cool. These machines over here.
These daggers are nice. Let me use these.
I wonder if he got mad at his brother for like, he's probably, what are you doing? Like, what are you fucking?
Yeah, he's being a pussy.
Yeah, like, what, you gonna change sides?
Yeah,
no fucking loyalty. Where's your backbone, you bitch?
Yeah, and it was well, the brother does come into play a little later in the story, but yeah, at this time they're fucking just going two very separate ways.
Piss me off so bad if I left my kids somewhere and I come back and they're like something else. If I leave my kids when I come back and they're like Scientologists or something, what the fuck happened?
Yeah, you come back and your son's in a turban. You're like, what the fuck happened here, dude? So eventually, Vlad Sr., he does get his throne back.
Nice.
So
it was all worth it then.
It was all worth it, dude. He gets it back. And then in 1447, he lost it again. He just loses it.
How long did he hold it?
Not long at all. That was probably like
it's a nice time frame.
1447, because Vlad would have to be like 15 at this point.
Okay.
So, or 16 by the time he lost it. So it was just probably like 5-ish years he had it. Not even, because that's the time he lost it and got it back, was in that window.
Oh, word. All right.
So not long at all.
He just gets the belt and gives it right back up.
Dude, lost it all, and then he fled with his son, with his oldest son. They both get killed.
Damn.
They both get fucking killed.
Radu?
No, that's the younger son. That's Dracula's younger brother.
So there's 3 sons.
Well, there's a couple. So then there's There's 4.
A couple means 2, just so you know. So
there's a few. The younger brother is Radu. Then the third brother, the second to youngest, is Dracula, Vlad. The oldest was the one that got killed. And then the second one was another Vlad named Vlad the Monk. So he became a monk. Vlad the Monk was supposed to go to power, but he's a fucking dumbass monk. So it kind of skips over him. And that's when Dracula is the next in line to take the throne. So,
and that's the perfect time. At 16, whatever, at that age, this is perfect time.
Perfect time to go fucking take that back.
And he's probably just enraged at this. His
He's
childhood was fucked over. His dad's a fucking loser.
His dad can't keep the fucking
My dad's
throne
a
at all.
bitch. My brother has no fucking spine. He just, anywhere the wind blows, he's gonna blow with it.
My other brother's a monk, whatever the hell he's doing.
He's too afraid to fight, fucking pussy. My other brother is murked off. Like, I'm blasting shit. And I just learned how to kill people from these fucking Turks.
Yeah, I don't know who the hell my mom is somehow.
Yeah, that's a rough life.
Yeah, but then so in 1448, the Turks agreed to help Vlad get the power back.
It's funny.
Like, yo, we'll help you get the throne.
Today's version of that, he would have to just drop a mixtape or something. Like, that's the only way to get through that kind of pain.
That's the only way to make it back.
Make some bars about it or something. All right. So Vlad is coming for the throne.
Yeah, this is where Vlad's like, okay, I'm coming for the throne of how do you fucking Wallachia.
And it's only modern day Romania. That's it.
What do you mean?
Like the place they're fighting for is it's today. It's
in northern Romania. Yeah.
Damn.
Yeah.
It's like trying to have a kingdom in like I don't know, like Uganda. I don't know. It's like, all right, this is nice. I guess.
Yeah. But dude, he's
it's like having a kingdom in Skid Row. It's like, all right, what are we fighting for?
But those are, dude, being the king of Uganda is pretty tight. Do you remember Coney? He got his child soldiers. That was pretty sick.
Was that Uganda?
I don't know. Uganda might have been the place I sent Christmas gifts to.
I think.
Was it Ghana or something? I don't remember.
You're just naming countries now. I think it was Nigeria.
I don't know why I thought Cameroon, it was Uganda.
Or Kenya. See, now it could be any of those places.
Who knows, dude?
They do kind of all look alike.
Uganda might have been Operation Christmas Child. That's where we sent Christmas gifts to little kids.
Never heard of that. I didn't know they had Christmas over there.
They didn't until I came around. And sent them fucking toys, dude.
Let's get back to it.
Okay, back to it.
I can get very racist about this.
So, what up, Theo? So sorry, where did I leave? I left off at, he's going back to take the throne. So he does. The Ottomans help him get the throne back. And Dracula here takes a little bit after his father, where as soon as the Ottomans leave, the Hungarians come and he's forced to flee. He loses the throne just like his dad.
Off rip. But he's
immediately.
He's like 17 at the time or 16 at the time?
Yeah, around like 16, 17. I think 17, 18 at that point.
It's not horrible, you know. I mean, his dad was like a grown man, like with kids that he had to fight for.
Yeah,
that's way more embarrassing.
Yeah, this whole family though, they just can't hold on to this throne.
Fucking losers.
But this guy, Dracula, he's like, yo, dude, I'm gonna fucking get this back.
He's motivated.
He's much more motivated than his gay dad. So he fled.
His gay dad is just so funny. Your gay dad.
So Dracula fled to Moldova, where he lived with his uncle, Prince Bogdan II, for 3 years. Okay. So he lived there until 1451, when his uncle was assassinated.
Weak family, but
everyone's getting killed.
Strong names, but
yes,
such a weak fucking family.
They're all getting killed, just one after another. So, and then this is where Transylvania comes in. Then Vlad flees to Transylvania, where he met John Hunyadi, who was a Hungarian warrior.
I gotta be honest with you. I was only like 80% sure that was a real place.
Transylvania?
I'm like, I think I'm pretty sure it's real, but also,
yeah, it might just be.
I've only ever seen it on like fucking like vampire cartoons and shit. So I don't.
when I first found out it was real, I was like, oh shit, fucking Dracula's real. That's crazy.
That's one of those where I'm like, I'm confident it's real. I'm like a platypus being like an animal. But I'll let someone else step forward before I answer that one.
Let's confirm it. So I don't look like a fool if they're like, dude, that's fucking mythical. What are you talking about?
I'm still not sure if they lay eggs or not. I'm not.
Platypuses or Draculas?
Platypuses. I don't think so, right? Or they do. I don't know. And they like poison his teeth. That's one of those things where
Yeah, I think they do lay eggs, right?
I don't know. I just told you that.
I think they do.
Are they poisonous? You ever heard that one?
Yeah, they are poisonous, I think. I thought they were for sure poisonous until you hesitated right now. Now they might not be poisonous. I don't know.
I don't know either.
What a dumb fucking animal, dude. They're extinct now, right? I'm losing all confidence in everything. Are they still around?
That's what it's one of those things. I don't.
Yeah.
Like unicorns, I'm 100% sure are real, but
No, the platypuses are like at that point where I think they're extinct. I think they're like recently extinct. So like officially they're extinct, but there might be someone's like, yo, dude, I fucking found one still.
I mean, we have technology. We could look this up real fast. I think they're like a thriving population, and I think we're both just fucking idiots.
No way, dude. There's no way. Dude, I'm betting platypuses are extinct. Platypi. There's no way something that fucking dumb is still around.
They're still around.
No, they're not. That's bullshit. Where?
They live in
the zoo?
Australia.
Dude, Australia's got some wild animals.
They live in Australia and Tasmania. Venom, I'm not. Yeah.
So they are poisonous?
Venomous.
Ooh. What's the difference between venomous and poisonous?
Poison you eat or poison you take in or whatever, and venom
you take
is inject. I don't know.
Whatever, dude. They're dangerous.
God damn. This is not a good.
We're not animal experts here, okay?
Yeah, this isn't an animal podcast. It's also hardly a history podcast.
Oh man.
Yeah, they do have venom. Okay, that is confirmed.
Venomous, sick.
I mean, let me get the eggs so we can move on from this goddamn.
Yeah, once we figure out if they have eggs too, we're good.
They do have eggs.
See, I knew that.
All right.
Hell yeah.
Weird fucking
Now let's
animal.
move on from that before we look like more fools.
Yeah, goddamn.
So he meets John. What's that guy's fucking name? John Hunyadi, who was the Hungarian warrior, and he kind of goes under his tutelage. John kind of teaches him the ropes, and John convinces him. He's like, "Look, Vlad, you got to go back. You got to take your fucking throne back." Who's now the guy who's in charge is Vladislav II. He's the current ruler of Wallachia. So a lot of fucking Vlads.
Yeah, they love that name.
It's a dumb name, and there's fucking like 8 different Vlads in this. So it's very
Greeks
confusing.
love Nicholas or whatever the fuck, or Mexicans love Jose. I don't know.
Yeah, I didn't know Greeks love. That was a weird example to use.
Isn't Nick like a?
Is that a popular Greek name? I know this. Me and Egan found this out. The African American community likes names that are. Look this up on Facebook if you'd like to try this game at home. Pick the name of a Greek god, and then the last name of an old dead president, and put that name in Facebook. You will get a lot of African Americans. A good one, like.
Well, the last name makes sense for sure.
Here's an example: Zeus Washington. Look up Zeus Washington right now. I guarantee you that will be an African American
Jefferson.
Well, then you start to get into more. That's not Greek. That's more. What are they gods of? Thor. That's
the Norse. God.
Norse gods. Yeah.
All right, so it'd be like Hercules, Adams.
Yeah, something like that. Guarantee you, dude. Me and Egan did this for a long time one day, and we were laughing very hard.
Aristotle Obama.
No, it has to be an old president, but Aristotle Obama could be one.
That would be.
But that's
a strong name.
Yeah, but that is a Kenyan last name. So,
he was an American president.
Yeah, Obama's getting a lot of it today. I'm sorry, Obama. We don't mean it. So you could. John convinced them to go take the throne back from Vladislav II. So in 1456,
and Vladislav is the dude who took it from him to begin with.
Yeah, that's who's in charge
so
now.
They're just like Figgy and Moreno. They're just going back and forth.
They're going back, but it's like a bunch of different people. Because so it was his dad. Then someone took it from his dad. His dad took it back. Then Hungarians took it from his dad again. Then Vlad took it back. Now Vladislav's in charge, and now Vlad's coming back in 1456. So in 1456, he led an army against Vladislav, and not only did his army win, but he killed Vladislav in hand-to-hand combat.
Fire! That's
Hell
cool.
yeah, that's how I think you should take the throne back.
Yeah,
that's like the ideal way: is you ruler versus ruler, hand-to-hand combat, kill.
That's how we should get our presidents.
That would be tight.
Debate should just be hand-to-hand
fist
combat.
fight.
It should have been Trump versus Hillary, fisticuffs.
Dude, that would have rocked.
She might have kicked his fucking ass.
That's insane.
Do you see Trump? I don't know if you think
he's powerful, dude.
She might have whooped his ass.
No, dude, Trump would have rocked her. Remember that's when she was like just passing out randomly.
Oh yeah, she couldn't even stand up on her.
Yeah, those videos were funny when they would come out of Hillary. It's like Hillary's malfunctioning. The clone is malfunctioning, and they'll show her like outside of a van.
It's just such a funny word to use for malfunction. All right, so it kills this guy. He pulls the Simba on.
He pulls the Simba on him, dude.
On Scar.
Kills him, gets his throne back. From there, he helps his cousin secure the throne of Moldova. Okay. Moldova. So
it's unfortunate these are a bunch of countries that just don't matter, but it's cool that they're taking land.
But
back.
now they got like a good little chunk of land. We're like, okay, we're getting a little somewhere now. So after this, Vlad is kind of out for revenge. He's pissed. He remembers everyone that fucked over his dad and stuff. So he finds all the nobles.
He's pulling ahead of him up. First off, fuck you.
Yeah, dude, he's ready. He's coming back with his heart on revenge, dude. So he finds every noble that was even like slightly involved in the betrayal of his dad.
Oh, this is the hit him up. Yeah, when Pac is at the beginning of the track, he's just calling out everybody. And he was part of the mafia. You're some punk ass bitch.
So he calls him over he's in a squash the beef, dude. He calls him over for a nice Easter feast. That's what they think. As soon as they get there, he arrests him. And in front of their family is the older ones. He just impales them right there on the spot.
Damn.
He starts off impaling. The younger ones, he puts into slavery to help rebuild his castle. And as soon as they're done rebuilding his castle, he kills them too.
By impaling them?
Some of them were impaled.
God damn.
Yeah.
How big were the impaling staff, so you don't know?
Big enough to freaking slide your body down, dude. They were, I don't have the exact measurements, but they were big fucking things.
All right, you keep talking. I'm gonna look one up. All right, we're back. I gotta change all the cameras out myself today, so weird cuts. That's why. Anyway.
Yeah, we're back. What did I say? Oh, I left off with about how he killed the people after.
They have the Easter feast, or so they think.
Yeah,
and then he starts impaling people.
Yeah, and then he impales the older ones.
So he's like
22, the younger
impaling
ones.
People.
Yeah, dude, he's a young man impaling.
Damn. So it's always the young rulers are always like the craziest ones.
Yeah,
like when Kim Jong-un came into power.
He's not crazy young, and he was 16 when he first. Like that's kind of young. When I think of like young rulers, I think of like 12.
That's very young, yeah. But if you can't even be president until you're 35.
But back then, this is 14, whatever. 16, you need to be impaling by then. You need to be impaling some people, dude.
I guess. All right, yeah.
He's not a young man anymore, dude.
So, I mean, the young kids are always more ruthless in my mind.
Yeah, they are. They're much more immature and dumb.
When I just think about when Kim Jong-un came into power and then he used the anti-aircraft
on his uncle.
Yeah,
God, that's so funny.
And just blasted him to smithereens, just to send a message.
Yeah, that's kind of That's kind of how Vlad rolled. He's like,
this guy.
Dude,
all right.
Fuck you.
And this is like his first big thing as ruler. Since coming back, this is his first big.
Dude, he's getting his castle built. He's getting all the people that did his dad wrong. So he's kind of on a roll. We'll kind of just go over some of the crazy like kills he had and like torturous things he did. So he was very, very hard on women's chastity. So any women who lost their virginity before marriage or like cheated or anything like that, he would have them impaled.
Damn.
But instead of butt impaled, it was a vagina impaled.
Oh, shit. Wow.
And the man who had sex with them...
Through the penis hole?
No. Oh. The man... the man's punishment was just as bad. He was forced to... The lady who he had sex with, they would chop her tits off, and he just had to eat the tits. That was their punishment.
All right.
He said to eat their tits.
Just a cold motorboat. All right.
I don't know if they cooked him up or what, but he had to eat those.
That's all right.
Yeah, he was very.
That'd be funny at the end of it. All right. Obviously, fear is not a factor for you.
He gave him the Joe Rogan, dude. He gave the Joe Rogan punishment.
She like imagine as you're sliding down with no tits. You're like, this is bullshit. Like,
and you see the dude who had sex with you just eating the. He's like, oh, this is terrible for me too.
What a weird. All right.
This is another thing that Vlad hated. He hated beggars, which is, I think we might have to bring this strategy to LA.
So there's no homeless in his kingdom.
Well, there were. One day, Vlad invited all the beggars over for a massive feast. If you get invited to this guy's place for a feast, don't go. He's going to fuck you up, dude. So he invites the beggars over for a massive feast, and once they're nice and stuffed, he locked the doors and burnt the room down.
Wow.
And he's like, perfect, solve the homeless problem.
Damn, I do respect the one brush of like that's it. The problem is solved.
Yeah.
Like whatever. All right, we have a big issue. All right, I'm gonna take it all out in one. There's no strategic like. All right, well this will affect this and this will.
No, you just okay. That solves the homeless
I'm just
problem.
removing it from the board. Fuck it. We should do that in LA.
Yeah, that would be a good strategy.
You've heard of the desert option, right?
Oh, you just put them out in the desert?
Pull all the homeless out to like Joshua Tree or something like that. Bring them out to like the deserts or bring them out to Death Valley, whatever. Put them in like a little area. Give them a whole bunch of heroin, and
what if we give them Epstein's Island?
That's way too nice for them. You serious?
Well, you could have them all there,
and then Epstein's Island is close to like the shore of what was that? Barbados, Bermuda. Where was he at?
Oh, are the maybe we could put like a cage or something.
The Bahamas. Where was that at?
I don't know, dude.
You don't know?
No,
I bet you don't.
I wasn't keeping track of how to get there, dude.
Yeah, you were just enjoying.
I wasn't looking out the window of the plane.
I was just enjoying myself. I was just having a good time.
But yeah, dude.
We should put the homeless at the bottom of the ocean.
The bottom of the ocean?
Yeah, we should get the home. All right, put the homeless on a giant cruise ship. And then just sink the cruise.
Or just let them cruise. That would be sick. Have a homeless cruise.
That. So you know,
teach one homeless how to cruise. Send them out there.
Plus, if you leave them all alive on that cruise ship, they're gonna strip it for like copper and shit. You can't. It's gonna sink anyway.
That's true, and they might steer it back to land.
Yeah, you can't have that.
I think island is the best bet, and then you come back like 5 years later and figure out and see what's going on. It's gonna be crazy. There's gonna be like one ruler,
just super jacked.
One homeless ruler, dude. That would be sick.
The problem with that is that they can wash up onto like the shore. Like it has to be like we never see them again.
Well, it could be like a very hidden island, like deep in
like Epstein.
Is there like is there a Bermuda Triangle island?
I don't. No. We should bring them out to Nemo. Point Nemo.
What's that?
That's the farthest point of. Point Nemo is the farthest you could be from any point of land.
Ooh, that'd be good.
Yeah.
Is there any land out there, or no, is it like?
What the fuck did I just? Are you saying?
Well, I'm saying, is it like in the water, or is it like an island that's the furthest point from any other land?
How could? No, it's just in the water.
Okay, I don't know if it was like a specific point. Like, yo, dude.
God, sometimes you talk and I'm like, you.
Was it named after Finding Nemo?
Yeah, that's what it was.
Or was Finding Nemo named after Point Nemo?
What do you think?
Finding Nemo was named after Point Nemo.
Yeah, you think the 2006 Disney movie inspired?
Or what about this is the last option, and then we'll get back to this. Antarctica.
Well, we're doing actual work there. They're scientists, like.
I think
killing penguins or something.
Dude, we could.
I don't know what they're doing.
We could send them. It's a win-win, dude. We send in the homeless to find the secrets of Antarctica. We get rid of the homeless. They find out the secrets. Maybe they'll find the
like if we send
Nazi base.
If we send the homeless to Antarctica, they're gonna find like Cthulhu or something like that. They're gonna unthaw that ice that has like crazy diseases in it, and they're gonna. It is crazy that homeless people are they're like feral pigs. They're just like they're not the same as like a regular fucking pig. You compare like a feral pig to like a nice pot belly. You're like, oh, this is two different animals. All right, let's go back to the topic.
Okay, back to the topic.
That was like 8 minutes on
the homeless,
killing the homeless people.
Well, it was on topic though, because. We were talking about
because Vlad, he took care of the homeless.
He took care of the whole. He giving us ideas, dude.
That's what Giuliani did back in New York in like the fucking 90s, 2000s. Got rid of all the homeless.
How?
Killed them.
Really?
That was a big theory. I'm not from New York, so I mean not to speak on it. I grew up close to it, but yeah,
that's pretty cool.
He shipped them out, sent them out. New York used to have it still does, obviously, but yeah, for a couple of years there, Giuliani had to clean the city up. And then he did some other things a couple years later. All right, let's get back to it.
Okay. So now we're all the way at 1460.
Okay.
Okay. So he's around 29 right now.
All right.
He's an aged leader at this point. And the Pope Pius II called for a crusade to push back the Ottomans. It's like, yo, these guys have gone too far. We got to fucking push these guys back. And there's not a lot of support for it. But Vlad is like, hell yeah, dude, I'm down. Let's get these guys. Vlad's for the cause. Dude, he's,
So his brother's coming back around.
We'll get there.
Has to be.
We'll get there, dude. So one of Vlad's generals who kind of helped him out a while back was this guy. Dude, these names are brutal.
They're beautiful in their
in their own way. Mihaly Csikszentmihalyi.
No.
Mihaly. Mihaly.
Mihaly?
Yeah.
Mal. You gotta say it with the accent.
Last name Szilagyi. Cecilia.
That actually sounded pretty good. I'm not gonna attempt that.
Mihaly Csikszentmihalyi. So he was taken prisoner by the Ottomans.
Mihaly Csikszentmihalyi.
By the Sultan, dude. The Sultan got him and sawed him in half. And then Vlad found out about this.
Like hot dog way or hamburger way?
Good question. I think it was hamburger way.
Damn. That's tough. I mean, either way, it's tough.
Yeah. But, well, I think the worst way would be hot dog bottom to top.
Yeah. Yeah, that'd be the worst.
I think hot dog
top to
bottom would be the best. And then hamburgers middle.
What if they do like a grilled cheese kind of, and they just go like diagonal?
Are you saying like cut the front from the back, or you're saying at an angle?
Like at an angle, like they just you're.
Oh, that would be bad too. I was thinking
like a rhombus by the time you get done, or whatever, like a trapezoid.
So after this, Vlad found out about this and he was pissed, and so a little after this, Sultan Mehmed II. The Sultan. We'll go back to the Sultan. He sent some of his boys down to Vlad to collect a tribute of 10,000 ducats. That's the amount of money. And 55 men. 55. I wrote down 50. I think it was 500. I don't know why it says 55. Men to be taken into the Turkish army.
Oh, wow. I imagine they get a different kind of tribute when they go down there.
Yeah. So they go down there, and Vlad is not very. He's not happy to see him, and he's not going to comply with this nonsense. So when they get down there, they refuse to take off their turbans as a sign of respect to Vlad. So Vlad has his boys.
That's like taking off your shoes in someone's house.
Yeah, except I think even more disrespectful because Vlad is like, he's a crusader. So it's double the disrespect. Like, yo, you wearing a turban in here?
It's like wearing a hat indoors or whatever, like in school. Like, take that hat off. And it's like, no, fuck you.
I think it would be like wearing a MAGA hat to a BLM rally. It's like, yo, take that off. It's like, fuck.
I'm pretty sure Kanye did that a couple times, and we love him. So
there you go. But I don't think they love him.
Who?
The terrorists, BLM.
All right, the turbans stay on.
Turbans stay on.
Vlad is pissed.
He has his boys drive nails through the turban into their skull and kill him.
And they just allowed that to happen to them?
What do you mean they just allowed it?
So there was a battle. There was a fight.
Well, yeah, there's only like 10 of them.
All right, well, you gotta. What you just said that was like.
No, they weren't sent down like soldiers. It wasn't like an army they sent to collect. It was like, yo, hey guys,
the way you said that was like they just sat there and let these guys, like, hey, is it in yet? Like,
no, he had his fucking crew like fucking rally these boys up, impale their skulls. Now, impale them.
All right, he has a body count of like a couple thousand already at this point.
No, it gets up there, dude. It gets up to hundreds of thousands.
God
I break it down, all this different like torturing.
Let me stop cutting you off. Keep going. So he impales nails into their heads.
Yeah, and so this is still in 1461. Vlad tells the Sultan, he's like, "Look, I can't afford the tribute."
Whoa, what I just read was crazy.
Wait, what? What'd you read? What'd you read?
It's not funny at all, but it was like, what the fuck happened? Oh, at least 120 people have been killed.
What?
At a Halloween festivity in Seoul. So there was like a stampede in Korea.
Oh shit!
Up to 120 people.
Damn.
It's not funny, but a stampede is so crazy.
It was the running of the burrs.
Like every year in Mecca, when they have like the pilgrimage for Eid or some holiday they have over there, there's always like a mass stampede and like 300 people or 500. The numbers are insane.
Damn.
It's just such a ridiculous way to die.
That's like a Walmart on Black Friday.
It's just a stampede.
Trampled.
Like the way Mufasa died. It's the same way you die. All right, I might have to cut this out. That might be fucked up. I'm not laughing at it. I'm just laughing at it. It's just so ridiculous. All right, my bad. Continue.
It's funny to get trampled by like people dressed up in Halloween costumes.
Like a bunch of Spider-Mans.
Or the one like the characters that were trampled. You're dressed up as like the fucking Hulk.
So you're just a flat. Like, that was the wrong costume for that guy, I guess. Yeah, it's not funny, but that is hilarious.
It is.
A
Halloween trampling is funny.
I'm sorry for those who lost their lives, but that is.
Yeah, a Halloween stampede. There's just ghosts and goblins running at you.
It's as funny as a Black Friday stampede, where it's like someone with like a 40-inch TV is just running over you. What the fuck? A bunch of kids with Xboxes in their hands can take you out. All right, my bad. Go back.
Damn. So, okay, so yeah, 1461, Vlad tells the Sultan that he couldn't afford the tribute, but will meet to negotiate. The Sultan's like, okay, cool, but he secretly planned to ambush Vlad. Vlad
Pitch move.
found out about this, and he ambushed his ambush. He cut him off, dude. He got a bunch of his, and then he got a bunch of like all the guys that he ambushed, and he impaled him right there. So he's really getting into the impaling.
He's like solo playing Game of Thrones.
He is.
He's doing everything in Game of Thrones by himself.
This is real life Game of Thrones without the dragons.
He's a right? Dracula, whatever son of.
Oh yeah, there you go. He is the dragon.
Yeah.
True. There you go. So, and after this happens, over a 2-week span, Vlad led his army over 500 miles, killing over 23,000 people.
Jesus Christ.
And and that's men, women, children. He's just going into villages and stuff, burning them alive. And he says it was he had, like, in a letter he wrote, it was like the exact number, but the 23,000 didn't include the people's whose houses they like burnt down. He like says that in the letter. He's like, "Yo, we killed 23,000 people, that not including the house we burned down." So I don't even know how many.
Checking houses. We were just
burning, killing. Those
that's 20,000 in the street. He's saying, and then in the houses
and like soldiers and stuff. Yeah,
damn.
Who knows about the ones they burnt? So he's just going off.
What if you wanted to surrender? Like, what if you wanted to join their side? I always think about that. And those like when these like, what if someone was like, "Yo, I want to be on your team"?
They'd probably think that's dishonorable, and they would
kill him anyway.
Yeah, impale him. They're like, "Well, you're a coward. You can't turn your people like that impaled."
Damn, there's no
Yeah, this guy's ruthless, dude.
When Vlad comes around, that's it. There's nowhere around it.
So at this point, he's becoming a problem. So the Sultan sends 18,000 men to destroy a port in Wallachia. Vlad intercepts them before they could get to the port and kills them. He's only 8,000 of them were left, and they fled.
Damn.
So now
his intel is next level.
Yeah, he finds out about everything and just cuts it off.
He's like, he is like Kim Jong-un. He has
ears everywhere.
Yeah,
he is
secret agents working for him.
Dude, he turns into a bat and goes and listens to all the secrets that are being told. So now at this point, Vlad's on such a roll that the Sultan completely like stops what he's doing in Greece and stuff, and he's like, "Look, we need to focus full attention on Vlad." So he gets an army of 150,000 men dedicated to just killing Vlad. So he gets all those boys to himself.
150,000.
150,000.
This has to be the end of Vlad.
So Vlad has 30,000 men, and not only that, Vlad's men only had lances and daggers. Well, the other guys have archers. They have, and they're like better trained. They have better tools. Right, so
this
stuff.
This is like 8 movies. This is 300 now.
It's turning into 300 exactly. And so they kind of got to bust out some tricks. They're doing like guerrilla warfare tactics, scorched earth tactics. They're doing all these different tactics to try and just get the edge over these guys. I think my favorite trick was that they would get guys that had the bubonic plague, and they would send them into the villages
and just make them sick.
They pulled China COVID.
That's like the South Park episode where the Native Americans are there, and they get a bunch of Chinese guys and rub them on blankets so they can give them SARS and shit. That's fucked.
Yeah, so they would. That was their.
So that's like a suicide mission, I guess. The guy goes in there, and does he know? He's sick.
Yeah, well, you get guys that already have the bubonic plague, and it's like, "Yo, go."
Just a very slow suicide bomb.
Yeah, exactly. The slowest suicide bomb, dude. Go get the villages sick, and it worked. Like it was, it killed a bunch of people, but just not enough to make a real dent in that 150,000. It was more like bothersome than anything.
Yeah, they're just resistance fighters at this point.
Yeah,
but it's a losing battle.
Yeah, it's not doing enough to stop these guys, but it's doing something. But it gets to the point where the Sultan's army has Vlad, like they pushed him all the way back into these mountains, and they're like starting to starve, and it's going to be the end of Vlad and his boys. But one night, when everyone's sleeping, Vlad sneaks out of camp. He leaves his men behind, and he sneaks in to the Sultan's army's camp. And he figures out that at night the Sultan makes everyone like stay in their tents and sleep. And Vlad finds the Sultan's tent, and he's like, "Okay, this is the plan. We're gonna attack these guys at night. I'm gonna go into the Sultan's tent and I'm gonna kill him myself." So he goes back. The next night, he splits his army into two, and has one attack from the north, one attack from the south while they're sleeping. And they go in there, and it works. Vlad's army starts killing him. They killed within 1 hour. They killed 15,000 Turks.
Damn.
Yeah, they went off.
Holy shit.
And so Vlad went to the tent that had the Sultan's, the one he picked out the night before. He wasn't there, so he couldn't kill the Sultan. So and then once day came, Vlad's army fell back.
Still though, 15,000 in an hour.
They went off.
Holy shit.
So after this, the Sultan was prepared to like retreat all the way back. Call it whatever. This guy got us this time, but his army convinced him, or not his army, his like generals and stuff convinced him, like, yo, keep pushing. We're so close to victory. Let's invade this. We'll invade this capital city, and we'll call it. So they go to Taga Vista. This is where the Sultan's army pushes forward to Taga Vista. They get there, they find it completely abandoned, and in the village they find over 20,000 Turkish soldiers impaled.
Holy shit.
Yeah, dude. So they show up to a massacre, and there's nothing they could do there.
But that's also just a crazy. That's a massacre and a message where it's like, this is what we do to people who fuck with us.
Yeah, and so that's what they were there to find.
Like, they had time. 20,000 impaled people. Holy shit.
Yeah, dude.
God damn.
And that's just one of the, like, these are adding up. Think of all the different, people he's can just. He loved to impale people. He would just like chop people up. It was crazy. So all this stuff's adding up. So when he gets there, there's nothing to do because it's an abandoned city. So Sultan named, this is where Radu comes back. He named Radu the new ruler of Wallachia, and Radu's the younger brother,
right? Yeah,
who converted to Islam.
To Islam, yeah.
The coward, dude. The coward is named the ruler,
and he obviously he's still 100% into Islam. He never left the Ottoman Empire.
So, he's fully on their side.
Or the Ottomans, I should say. Damn. All right, so this is like some like anime shit now.
Yeah.
Where it's like his former brother.
It
like
is a
Sasuke
crazy story.
And Itachi.
Dude, yes. Speaking of which, I just started watching Naruto Shippuden for the first time.
How do you like it?
It's sick. I like it so far. I'm like probably 10 episodes in.
I gotta finish Naruto, the regular thing.
I didn't finish it.
It's like
I got like halfway through and I skipped it.
Fucking episodes.
It's too much, dude. I'm like, you know what? I'm just gonna get to the fun stuff.
Have you watched Boruto yet?
No. They're making a new one. It's like Shoruto or something.
It's too much.
It's crazy. There's so much Naruto.
I mean, it is. I mean, Dragon Ball Z to me is better, but still.
It is. Yeah. I've seen all of Dragon Ball Z.
You watch One Piece?
No, that's too much. Yeah. It's started too late for me to get into it. Or like I started too late to get into it. I've seen the first episode. That's it.
Yeah, I tried. I got 3 episodes in and I had to tap out. Right.
So we left off. Radu is now named the new ruler of Wallachia.
Yeah, now he's in charge.
He's in charge of Wallachia, the freaking dumb idiot, the coward. Vlad, at this point, he had fled to Hungary, and he met up with his boy, Matthias Corvinus. And that was his boy from back in the day. He was trying to get some help to go back and take Wallachia back. Bad news, this guy turned on him.
Damn.
He betrayed Vlad. He imprisoned him for 4 years. So
Vlad he's had 15 straight years of just fighting.
He's been he ruled for 6 years straight. I know that.
He's been 35 now, right? Or something like that.
Yeah. Oh, if you count from when he first went back to the
From when his dad died until now.
It's got to be 20 years, close to 20 years now.
Of just brutal and crazy.
Nonstop.
Impaling niggas.
Yeah.
Just, all right, that's... And so I wonder what PTSD was like back then. Like dudes now, if they hear a loud bang, they freak out. I'm so curious what his army must have just been like.
You hear metal clank together, you're like, oh shit.
They just go Super Saiyan or whatever. All right, so he's a prisoner.
So he's a prisoner now. He spends 4 years in prison in Hungary, and he converts to Catholicism. From there, he ends up getting a wife. They give him, and when he's released, They give him and his wife a house. They're like, look, you guys, you're good to go. Just stay out of Wallachia. You stay out where we send you and don't come back.
I was going to say, this is a very nice way to treat it. I forgot it's his brother that was the ruler.
Well, his brother was the ruler, but he was a prisoner of
Hungary.
Medius Corvinus, the guy who betrayed him. So they were boys, but he kind of betrayed him he was trying to become like the Holy Roman Emperor.
Yeah, I wonder why no one just fucking killed him and just ended it.
I think because they were like friends, but he did want to become this dude wanted to become the full-on emperor. So he's like, you're going to be a prisoner.
Yeah,
because we're boys, but
I'm not going to kill you.
But yeah, you could go off, live out here. Of course, Vlad is not down for that. He's like, yeah, for sure, I'll live. Fuck that. I'm not gonna stay out here with my.
That's what I would have definitely, knowing him, if I was cool with him, I'm like, I know how crazy this guy is. I know he's not gonna just accept being a bitch.
Yeah.
So I gotta kill him. Out of respect, I gotta kill him.
Yeah, he's not gonna back down. But so now Vlad, he's kind of desperate, but he puts together just a makeshift army of people from all over the place. He, his different connections. He gets a makeshift army of 4,000 men.
A makeshift.
That's it. Just 4,000 men. And he's like, "Look, we're gonna go take my land back." At this point, sorry, 1 second. Let me just make sure I have this right. Yeah, so it's at this point his brother had already died, and there's a new Radu's dead, and there's a new ruler now. It was this old dude, something the elder. Don't worry about him. He's lame. He before Vlad even gets there, the dude flees, which is his 4,000 men army. So Vlad gets there, he takes back his throne for one last time, and then in 1477, the Ottomans attack him again, and he only has his army of 4,000 men, and he was killed in that battle. Or most scholars believe he was killed, and this is the battle he was killed in. So it's not 100% sure, but it's believed that he was killed in this battle and that he was decapitated.
Damn.
And his head was sent back to Constantinople, and it was put in a jar of honey so people could see that he's no more. Like, look, we got him, finally.
Preserved them so that way, they have like proof that he was taken out.
Yeah. And he...
Damn. They finally caught him. But it took them having a huge army, him only having 4,000 people to catch him slipping. Damn. So what, he was like 40 when he died?
1477. He was born in, I think it was 31, right? Let me double check.
So he'd be 46 when he died.
Let me double check and make sure that you're right. Yeah, 1431 is when he was born.
Yeah, so 46, right?
Yeah.
Pretty. It's 46 years, and a good 20 of those.
And living like that
were pure.
That's a good life.
Yeah, he should have been killed in at 20.
Yeah.
I didn't know any of this shit about him. I just knew that he liked to put people on spikes. So
yeah, let me get to those numbers real quick. So this is these are lower end estimates of the different ways he killed people. So it's at least 20,000 people he impaled, 5,000 beheadings, 10,000 burnings at the stake, and then 10 Turks who had nails driven through their heads and their turbans. Oh, and at least one person that was boiled alive and cannibalized.
All right, what are you taking? Cannibalize? Are you taking boiling alive, impaling, or burned alive? What are you taking?
I think burned alive. Because I've heard that
after the first couple seconds, it's supposed to be painless.
Yeah.
All the videos I see, though, people are screaming their asses off the entire time. So I don't...
Yeah, it doesn't look too painless.
They're screaming until they're dead. So I don't... Yeah.
But I'd rather have that than 3 days of being impaled.
The boiling just has to feel crazy.
Boiling would be brutal.
That has to just be like, what the fuck is going on?
Yeah, because I think that'll take longer for your nerves to get wrecked.
And then like feeling your eyes boil and all that shit.
Yeah.
That just must be like, gee, invent the gun and shoot me in the fucking head, please. Yeah, I'd probably take the burned alive too. He ran them numbers up though.
Cannibalized.
Like,
What?
Numbers is it's like a Drake string.
Dude, he was there's estimates of like no one knows exactly, but over like hundreds of thousands of people that like in a lot of them he like oversaw himself.
I don't know how you going into this, knowing about this guy. I'm like, hey, he's a bad dude. He's like a monster. But now coming out of this, I'm like, I'm rooting for him.
Well, in Romania today, he's kind of looked at as a hero.
I mean, isn't that a shithole country? Doesn't really say a lot about.
But yeah, they're like, he was a great ruler who defended us against the.
I mean, you had to be a great ruler to convince an army of people to impale other people. You gotta be. They must really believe in whatever the fuck you're saying. And on top of that, the fact that he was able to survive that whole entire time, and I don't know. I don't know how much land he actually conquered and captured or whatever, but. It does sound very impressive.
Yeah, as with him, it wasn't so much like conquering land and stuff wasn't his big thing. I think his big thing was more that he was just such a pain in the ass to that Ottoman Empire, like with just like his small group.
And they didn't.
And he was ruthless
until like fucking like 19. They lasted a long ass time.
Yeah.
That's all right. Cool.
Dope, dude. Was that the alarm too? Because
no,
I think that's okay.
That was the alarm for something else. I was trying to check. Okay, all right. I was making sure that I wasn't making fun of our audience. I'm making fun of Romania or whatever. Our second biggest group is Estonia. For our podcast listeners.
Oh, really?
America's number 1, and the number 2 is Estonia.
How many people in Estonia?
I don't know the people, but
2?
9% of our listeners.
So like one person.
Still, it's a
hell yeah! Shout out Estonia,
Stone Boys. But
hell yeah!
This was a nice break from like World War II stuff.
Yeah, this was the Halloween spooktacular.
This was I was very impressed with with the how much I learned from this.
Good. I'm glad. This was a fun one.
My favorite one. This is a fun one.
Fuck yeah. Dope.
Should we plug stuff?
Yeah.
Should we impale stuff? That's stupid. That's dumb.
It's dumb. Was this gonna come out Monday or Tuesday?
This is coming out Monday.
Monday. So, if you guys want to see us, we'll be in San Diego at the Madhouse Comedy Club, November 4th and 5th, the 8 p.m. and 10 p.m. shows. Check us out there.
I will bomb.
We will. We will bomb. No, it'll be fun.
It will be a fun time. You can console me afterwards. He's not gonna bomb.
Ben likes to talk negative about himself. We got my Instagram, TikTok, Logan J. Quiroz.
Relax and laugh.
Dope.
A healer named Kobe. Go follow him too.
Don't follow his dog.
He's a cute boy.
Look how dumb he looks right now. He's just in the cords and stuff.
He's sleeping. He's getting ready for
a dumb idiot.
Our walk.
You gotta rest up. All right, dog. We'll see you guys later. Peace.
Peace.